Hi guys, welcome to Bath Fizz and Foam. My name is Robin French Smith. It's Monday, which means it's time for Make With Me Monday. Hope you guys are ready. Today I have WonderBar planned. So I have these little donuts that I made. They're smaller than the regular size donuts because I got these little unicorn Valentine themed rubber duckies, and these are like smaller than the normal rubber duckies, so I was glad I had some different shaped donuts, and that's kind of the right size, so like proportionately they're gonna work together. So I was thinking we could do a 2-color WonderBar piping on top. Then I have sprinkles, so maybe we'll do sprinkles. Then maybe we'll do some glitter because I have some good glitter. So just like something kind of cute and sweet. That's because today's Valentine's Day. Oh my god, I don't know if you know, but it is. Today's Valentine's Day. So I didn't want to just like completely like rush past Valentine's Day because it's kind of a fun day for people who like it. But then also, you know, I've said this before, that pink and heart things, they always do well. They sell year round. So okay, Lena says happy Monday and I'm frozen. I'm just gonna have to let it go. I can't do anything if it's frozen, so hopefully it's not. If it is, hopefully it uploads and shows everything. Can you guys see everything? Okay. Miriam says I'm good on her end, so who knows? Technology, it makes your life easier. Okay. I also have something a little bit different with WonderBar that I'm trying out. So I've had a couple of people test doing WonderBar with either switching out the cocoa butter for a liquid oil or adding more glycerin. So if you're in like a super dry environment and you're like, so for me when I'm piping WonderBar, I can't remember how much it is, but it's like 100 to 150 grams of rubbing alcohol that I have to add. And some people are saying that they're having to add like 200 plus grams of rubbing alcohol, and then it's still really dry for them, it's still breaking. So I've had some people in like drier climates test it with liquid oil or extra glycerin. Now I don't fucks with extra glycerin because I live in Houston and it may be dry right now, but in like 2 days it's going to be 90% humidity, and so that bubble bar that I made is going to like just turn into mush. So I don't play with extra glycerin at all. No, not for me, not on my watch, but I will try the using liquid oil instead of cocoa butter. So that's what I have today. So this is a batch of WonderBar. It's a full batch, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just add this. So this is the liquids of WonderBar, not the rubbing alcohol, but like the other liquids. And then I have avocado. I use avocado oil because I like avocado oil, and it's what I have the most of. So I use avocado oil instead of cocoa butter, and then I will know within a couple days whether or not it dries. So like regular piped WonderBar takes about, I mean, it can take anywhere from like 4 to 7 days to dry. Just kind of depends on your humidity and, you know, where you're drying it, how much rubbing alcohol you added to it to begin with anyway. So it'll take a minute to dry, but I will know it, you know, probably by the end of the week how it does. So I'll let you guys know about that. Kiana says yo yo yo, yo yo yo. What's up, girl? So I have my rubbing alcohol. So I'll have that kind of and then I'll weigh my rubbing alcohol today, which I don't normally do. So I just added my powders to my liquids, and I do the lid because I don't want to like inhale all that SLSA that's in it. Lena says that WonderBar is amazing when it's piped. I love it. I like totally love it. It's my favorite way to use WonderBar just because it's so pretty and because piped bubble frosting was like so difficult for me in the past. Like I could get it to work, but it was like involved a lot of effort. So okay, so that's pretty much mixed in, and then I'm gonna split this because those donuts are small and I don't want the whole batch to be scented with this scent. So Julie says that yours dries in Ontario in a day. Dude, that's awesome. I wish mine dried that fast. Mine doesn't dry that fast. It just kind of depends for me, but I would say I could usually package it within like 4 days, maybe 3 to 4 days. Just kind of depends though. My humidity though right now is like 30%, so I'm able to kind of test a few dry things, not like nearly as dry as some people get, but a little bit dry. At least dry enough for me to be able to be like, yeah, that works, sure. Okay, so I'm gonna split this. Do I have a two? And put this back into my mixer. Then I'm gonna do I'm gonna add my fragrance to it, and then we can split this into 2 colors. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna look up here in a second once I'm done weighing this, and I'll get your opinions. I was thinking like a pastel purple and a pastel pink would be really cute, because these little ducks are like all pink, and like a little bit of orange. There's no purple on them, and then the donuts are purple, are pink. So I'm thinking like a pastel pink and purple would be like kind of a nice contrast. So we'll see. And then let me add my fragrance oil to this before we start mixing it in. Happy Valentine's Day! Oh my gosh. Lindsay asked, where did I get this shirt? A friend of mine made it for me last year, because I was like, do you have any like Valentine's Day? She makes shirts, and I was like, do you have any Valentine's Day shirts for me? For like people like me? And she's like, people like you? And I was like, yeah, people like me. And she's like you? And I was like, yeah. So she made me a shirt with Joe from You, and if you haven't seen the show, he's a really creepy serial killer, stalker. Yeah. It's a good show though, if you can see it. Okay, Kiana says, how do I calculate how much my net weight will be once it's dried, since all rubbing alcohol evaporates? What I would do, I don't really calculate it. So what I would, like, I know the weight of these donuts. So like, I think that they are like 4.5. Let's see. Okay, so these donuts are 5 ounces. So then when I add the WonderBar, basically what I would do is at the end, because I can't like ensure that each one is going to weigh a certain amount, so I would weigh them all, and then I would just take the lowest weight that was in there and then make that the weight, because you can go over on weight. Like I can say that it's 7 ounces if it's only 5 ounces, but I can't say that it's 5. No, wait, I'll switch that. I can say it's 5 ounces if it's 7 ounces, but I can't say that the other way. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so now we're gonna split this. Y'all are like, what? You get me though, right? You know what I'm saying? You can go over, but you can't go under on the weight, so. Okay. So now we're gonna split this again. And I do have to say, like, this is less sticky to the side of my bowl. It could be because the humidity is really low, but it doesn't have, I don't know. It might not be. It could just be like happy wishes. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna put 8 ounces in each of these, and then hopefully that's enough to pipe with. I just, like, I had so much left over when I did the noodles the other day, and I still have it sitting over there, and I need to, like, figure out something to do with it. So, I was like, I'll do less today. Okay. I guess it won't matter how much rubbing alcohol I add to get it to piping. I'm trying to think. Okay, just for like the sake of science, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this so that we can have like a concise, sorry. Sometimes I rewatch my lives and I watch like the number of times I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put this in here, and then I like don't do it. And I just thank you all for hanging in there with me every time, because I'm like, I don't know how you guys can like stand to see me do that, but that's cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm just gonna start adding my rubbing alcohol, and I'm sorry, I'm like so thirsty today. There, Janice got me. She got me. It's good as long as I don't go under the weight. So yeah, so there's been like a couple posts for people who like recently have posted like, or they've messaged me directly and they're like, I'm having trouble with WonderBar. Like it never got to piping consistency. It was way too hard. It popped my bags. I feel like you're probably piping it like way too early. So you need to give it time to mix in the mixer. So that's one thing that's key. Like just giving it time to mix in the mixer. So you can see how it started off and it was like really clumped together. And even just standing here talking, it's starting to stick to the sides. So it's getting stickier. The things are happening. The chemistry is doing the thing. And I'm still only at 58 grams right now. So normally with 50, of course, it's a half batch, but still, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm at like 60 grams right now, and this is what we call like the mashed potato stage. So it looks like, this looks like the frosting that comes on the cakes at Walmart, and it's like not good. Right? So it does, I guess, kind of look like frosting, but not the good frosting. We want the frosting that was like, my kids don't like the frosting I'm about to tell you about, but it's my favorite frosting. The frosting that's like whipped cream, or like meringue, that's my jam. They don't like that. Janice says that you just got here. What is this? Icing. This is WonderBar, and we're going to be piping it, and I'm splitting it, but I'm just trying to get it to like piping consistency real quick. So we're just kind of seeing like where it's at and how long it takes to get there. So that is 80 grams. So if I had a full batch, that would be about 160 grams. So that seems about right. Now I am going to split it and color it and stuff like that. So now let's split it. Okay. Okay, Lindsay understands that it's really about the whipped cream frosting. That's where it's at, right? Now, if I was gonna pipe this, I'm gonna pipe this. If I was gonna pipe this right now, I would still probably just leave it in the mixer longer, because the longer you mix it, the more smooth it, the smoother, that's the correct word, right? The smoother it will be. But because I'm gonna add colors to it, I'm just gonna go ahead and split it right now, because it's fine. Like, I don't have to, right? I'm gonna keep mixing it once I add the colors, so I don't really have to do that like right now. But you do kind of want it to be like this, where it has like soft peaks and it just kind of flops over. You don't want it to be stiff at all if you're gonna be trying to pipe it. And so like I said, this is WonderBar without the cocoa butter. I have substituted it for a liquid oil today just to kind of test it and see how it does. I have been told by my testers that it works, but I always like to test things myself if I have the opportunity to. And I've been super busy. Oh my God, y'all, I've been super busy testing the recipes for the dry recipe. My testers were, you know, I'm giving them time to like finish their testing. And I know I've been saying this for like a week or so, but I am going to open that group up in the next couple days. I have what I believe is it, but we're going to see. So I'm going to open that group back up. Usually we have 3 to 4 recipes. So we have one from the first round. We'll have one maybe from the second round. They didn't really like a lot of the second round ones, but whatever. And then we have this one from the third round, and I think that it's the one. It's the one, darling. So we'll see. So I've been busy testing that. But like these these are made with that recipe yesterday. They're hard. I can pick them up. I'm feeling it. Okay. All right. Just kidding. Let me split this. Whipped cream frosting is the best. How hard does WonderBar get once they dry? It gets nice and hard. Now, a bubble bar's never going to be as hard as a bath bomb. So I think sometimes people are like, does it get rock hard? And I'm like, yeah, like the way my abs are rock hard. Like, rock hard. It doesn't get like you want to be able to like chop it up, okay? You don't want it to be like hard like a bath bomb where you can like, you know, because you have to be able to chop it up, or you want to like crumple it in your hand. But I mean, I have some scoops like right here. So I made these scoops in a live a while back, and like, I mean, it's pretty firm, right? If I squeezed it hard enough, it would break, but it does get nice and firm. So, okay, I'm gonna use micro scoops. Whew. Janice says that you have your own recipe, which you just went to look at the WonderBar site and you don't see it. So if you look on Bath Fizz and Foam, bathfizzandfoam.com, we do have it in the recipes, like in the drop down section of the recipes. So it's there somewhere. Otherwise, somebody awesome will like leave a link, or I'll leave a link at the top. Janice says, how long do I let them dry before wrapping? I usually try to give it at least 3 days, but I have wrapped like as soon as the next day. You need to give it time to evaporate. So like I have had instances where like I needed to send it out, so I wrapped it like right away. But I do prefer to wait. I mean, you want to wait for it to be dry. The thing is, if you wrap it too early and the alcohol hasn't evaporated, then it'll smell like rubbing alcohol. So I think the people who are like, oh my God, it smells like rubbing alcohol, is dying from the fumes, like maybe it's just not evaporated yet. I don't know, the fumes don't, I'm like super sensitive to smells and it doesn't bother me, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, my husband says happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, baby. Katie says you want to be like me when you grow up. Aw, thank you. Just, you know, like don't care about like what other people think about you, and then I'll be like, it's fine. Just like, you know, I might mess up. It could definitely happen, and it's just then I just like let you not care about things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 colors. I've done like 2 or 3 colors before. I'm gonna still show you how I do it. So I use 3 piping bags. I do not have to use these monstrously huge piping bags. What are we doing? Hold on. Okay, I have smaller piping bags. I'm like, I don't need you. You're too big. Okay. have smaller piping bags. That makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I have these smaller piping bags, and I'm just going to put all the pink into one, and then I'm going to put all the purple into the other, and then we will combine them into one bag, and they will be as one. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. It's so nice. It's so smooth. It's like you just want it to be like that. Like you don't want it to be, you just want it to be like this. Okay? You just want it to be like this. Oh, you want to be able to go like, ah, yeah. Ooh, ah, okay. All right, so now we're gonna add the rest of the batch. So I did add a little bit of extra rubbing alcohol because obviously it's been sitting out. I added color to it. So I did add a little bit extra to kind of help it, like, you know, so in case it dried out and stuff like that between the mixing. But I don't think it's like enough to, wasn't enough that I felt like I needed to measure it. So see how this has been sitting out now and it's a little bit dry? So yeah, I mean, I could have covered it if I'd wanted to. I didn't feel like doing that, so I didn't. But you could cover it if you really felt the need, if you weren't like coloring it. Otherwise, putting it in the bag right away is a really good way to keep it moist. I'm sorry, did I just like trigger everybody with that word? It's a good way to keep it wet. Now I feel like it's, now I feel like I went there with that word, and now it's like ooh, every other word for liquidy is gonna be bad. Cindy says like buttercream. Yes. Diane, my friend, what's up, friend? All right, I asked y'all if I should do pink and purple, and then I just did pink and purple. That's what we're doing. So the purple was purple Vibrance from Nurture Soap. The pink was Firecracker, and it was a micro scoop of each one. Now the purple looks a little gray, so I'm gonna add a little bit more mica, because gray is not okay. Okay, we don't want sad jail bath bombs. Okay, we want happy bath bombs. Okay. Susan says I can't take it back. I know. I opened the Pandora's box, and it's like it's happened. And Janice is asking if I'm using mica. Yes, I'm using mica. I wanted like really soft colors, so mica's good for that because I can just use like a tiny micro scoop of it. It's not enough that it's gonna like leave any residue in the tub. It's just like such a small amount. Plus there's polysorbate 80 in this. There's a ton of surfactants. Using mica in a bubble bar is not going to have like the same reaction where you have like all that leftover residue that you would have with a bath bomb. So I mean, the only thing about using mica with a bubble bar is that it's not going to color the water very much. So that would be the main reason I would use Lakes. But when it's like, this is just like a topper, so like I don't expect this little dollop of bubble frosting that I'm putting on top of here to create like a ton of bubbles in the water, right? This is mostly just like a cosmetic addition and just a cute little addition to the bathtub or to the bath bomb, right? So I don't expect this dollop to create an entire bathtub of bubbles. And you're gonna see, like, it's only gonna be, it's probably gonna be less than an ounce. Like, it's gonna be a tiny amount that's gonna go on each bath bomb, but it's gonna be cute. It's gonna glue the duck to the bath bomb. So like, look, I'm an artist, okay? Form versus function is like a big thing that we talk about in art. And basically that means like, if it's cute, I want it. And if it's not cute, I don't want it. And so it's cute, so I want it. I want it on there. Okay. So I did a terrible job on this one. Say lovey. It's live. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the tip of this bag, and I'm going to cut it wide because I want it to be able to come out easily. Samey for this. Cuts it. Then I'm going to kind of like, well, just going to kind of put them in together. Okay. Wow, forgot to put my tip in. Too late, guys. It's Valentine's Day, okay? I'm gonna make this joke, and I apologize in advance. But you cannot, like, you gotta pay attention to the tip, okay? You cannot forget about that, so it's important. When piping, I don't know what y'all are thinking about. Talking about piping, obviously. Diane says, where did I get my ducks from? I want to say like Walmart, maybe. I got them like I think I got them like last year. I got them a while ago, and I've been sitting on them. I have like a drawer over there that says ducks, like rubber ducks, and it's like full of rubber ducks. Because I don't use them that often. Like, I don't do donuts and stuff that often, but I had the urge to do it today. Felt right. The timing felt right. Okay, so right before I pipe, I'm going to spray them all. Just a light dusting of rubbing alcohol. You don't have to do that, but like if you're having trouble with your bubble bar sticking, you can, it can help with that. And then I'm just gonna kind of gently, you can see like it's a hot mess in there, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. So I'm going to, making sure you guys can see, I kind of do like a little dollop in the middle because he needs a base. Oh my God. Shut up. Look how cute that is. Now I don't have to add anything else, but am I going to? Heck yeah. So we're gonna add our girl. She sits. And we're gonna add, let's do this one. Okay, this is the Good Glitter Company, and this one's called Mauve Majesty. And then I sprayed it with the rubbing alcohol because that helps the glitter stick. Oh my gosh. Super cute. You guys, I will leave a link in the description for the Good Glitter Company. It is an affiliate link. That just means that as long as I keep promoting them, they send me a couple of free things every now and then. I don't get like, we don't get like paid like a whole bunch from our affiliate links. I just want to let you know, I just want to be upfront with you. It's just an affiliate link, okay? So, but we're not like becoming millionaires off our affiliates, okay? Just saying. Okay. Duck girl on there. Look how cute. The tip is a, I don't know why I'm sorry. The tip is a 1M tip. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it is for me today. It's a 1M tip. Just so you know. Just so you know. Just want to be transparent about all my choices today. Okay. You know what? It's going to be funny if I don't have enough frosting, though. That would be funny. Okay, let's frost them all, and then I'll add glitter, just so I can get past the anxiety of not knowing if I have enough frosting. I'm gonna see if I can like hold it close while I pipe, just so you guys can see like she had anyway. I'm done for today. I'm done with the jokes. Okay, I'm sorry. It should be that easy to pipe. I mean, I was like, my hand was shaking because I was doing it one-handed, but it should be that easy to pipe. You shouldn't be like, you know, you shouldn't be getting like a hernia and an aneurysm. Like, you shouldn't have a stroke trying to pipe it, okay? It should be like pretty, like you just squeeze and she happens, okay? Shouldn't be like a major life event to pipe it. If it is, pull that stuff out of the piping bag, put it back in the mixer, and add some more rubbing alcohol to it. If you're in a super, super dry climate, you can try adding a little bit more rubbing alcohol, oil, or a little bit more glycerin. Okay, if you're in like a super, super dry climate. But for me, I think this is working just fine. Thank you very much. She's cute. Okay, so let me try this other glitter that I have. So I'll do 4, that's 3. I'll do 4 with this Mauve Majesty. And then I'll do 4 with the other pink glitter that I picked out. Oh my god, I cannot wait to take a bath with that. So my husband has glitter on him for a day. And he like basically wants to divorce me over it because he hates glitter. Okay, this one is called Fairy Dust. This is the other one I picked out. It doesn't have as much contrast, but it's like really pretty, like pinks and whites and stuff like that. And so we've had, like, somebody asked the other day about about glitter, like where should they get glitter from. So, you know, just, you're gonna have to do like your research and like see what aligns with your values, which is always gonna be my answer. Like, I don't like to tell people how to live their life because I don't like to be told. Actually, like, I literally can't be told. So, you know, for me, a less harm approach is acceptable. It is like 100% biodegradable. There's some glitter that's made of cellulose, so it's compostable versus biodegradable. And then, you know, because there's some companies that they have bio glitter, but like when you look at it, it's like they don't have like facts about how long it takes to degrade and stuff like that. So if that is something that you really care about, which I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but maybe you should probably care about that. That's, you know, just something that you should look into when it comes to choosing glitter and stuff like that. Okay, as a finishing touch, I have all these little hearts over here. I just want to add a heart sprinkle, just because, and then we'll be done. So these little hearts, I have a silicone mold that I got from Sophistication, and I'm just gonna add like a little, what? You know, sometimes it's the little things. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. If you hate this holiday, I'm sorry. But just know that today I love you. And that makes a difference, right? Also, this morning I posted a meme talking about my book that is going to be released soon. That's the most I can tell you is that it's going to be soon. This weekend it was sent for its final editing process, which is why I'm finally announcing it. It's been something that I've been working on since October, but I'm finally announcing it because it's in the final editing process, and I am confident that it's gonna happen. So I have no problem announcing to you guys that that is going to be coming soon. It's going to be called Bath Bomb Revolution, and it's going to be my take on basic bath bombs. It is not going to be like any bath bomb book you have ever seen or that currently exists ever, because it's for me, for you. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Isn't this cute? So this was like pretty easy, honestly, like, right? You could do this. I'll leave links in the descriptions for where I got everything, except maybe the ducks. You could probably get them from, like, what is it, Oriental Trading or something like that. You could probably get them from there, but these are like little mini ducks. But other than that, just the concept. I didn't come up with this, but this is what it is for today. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and as always, happy making you